Previously on New Crits on the Block.
In a burst of radiant frost, the Frostheart Blade slowly starts to rise out of the pedestal.
Catan grabs the sword.
A surge of elemental energy courses through you, creating a profound connection between you and the blade. You see an apparition of what looks like Philippa. Why don't you come and revisit me at the Ice Temple? You don't have to worry about hurrying to the nomadic tribe's aid if you're already a step ahead, because there'll be someone to stop my children from wiping them out. As you all take off to the village to hopefully make it in time to save their lives. You are quickly making your way through the tundra to get back to the nomadic tribe that helped you find where the Frostheart Blade was. As you are traveling, you hear those same whispers again, but this time they're a little bit louder and a little bit more impatient, as the voices aren't as spaced out as they was before. You're constantly hearing, "Hurry, go, faster, hurry, quickly, save them." To the point to where you can't even hear the footsteps of Luxie or Leaf. When you get to where you can see the village in sight.
So real quick, Jake, I would just throw out there, I do have a fly speed of 90. So I don't know if it would be any benefit for Catan to try and get there sooner alone. I mean,
What's the ground speed?
I have a fly speed of 90 as well. So.
You are a polar bear. You have a ground speed of 40.
I'm a solar bear and I can fly.
Oh, my run speed is 60.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you have more resistance when you're running. I don't.
For sure, in the snow.
Run. Yeah. Well, true. Yeah, it's actually difficult terrain. So
Not
you guys,
for me.
it takes you guys 42 hours to get there.
I slide on my tummy and it's really cute.
So I don't know if tactically it would make any benefit for Catan to try to
get there sooner.
That's
At least to survey the area.
Yeah, that's kind of more the thing is he would get there as soon as he could, but he can fly, so he can just be up high and then, go back.
He can fly, so he can
and kind of give people a heads up about what we're seeing.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
That would be the smartest move mobility wise.
So we'll say after probably a few hours of just running, you would command Luxie to take flight and start kind of gaining a lead on Leaf and the other as you soar above in the sky.
Yes,
you're
above the trees.
Above the tree. Well, there's no trees in the tundra, but
there's no trees.
Well, then we're always in the sky.
Then you're just above ground. You're just above ground.
So I get some aerial reconnaissance.
As you approach the village, you see a scene of battle taking place down below. You see smaller versions of the Sentinels that you guys fought earlier, starting to reach the town, and a few of their warriors kind of forming a line to defend. It looks like there is 10 of these smaller ice elementals. What would you like to do?
But I'm now alone.
But now you're alone.
So how far away is the party?
Well, let's see. Let me put my glasses on. So, at a rate of 90, and they're at a rate of 40.
That's the math I was doing earlier.
60. So therefore, They're kind of far behind.
Yeah, they're kind of far behind. Okay.
Damn, that was so. Jake, let me tell you, that was super accurate. Actually,
I'm so impressed.
Yeah, wow, you nailed it.
I killed it. Thank you. Honestly, I've been practicing, guys.
Practicing.
I've been looking up the weights of animals, how much you can get out of them.
Very
wow.
good.
You're come such a long way.
Yeah. I apprenticed with a tracker.
All my TikTok now is just hunting TikToks and how to skin animals. Kind of disturbing, but
Yeah, I get a lot of welding TikToks. So I think the end result is that now I actually was doing the whole joke with like, if a train if a Pegasus leaves the ice temple traveling at 90 feet around, when will you guys arrive? The end result is you guys are probably hours behind me. I don't think for the podcast, it would be exciting for Catan to try to fight them alone.
They're within sight. Yeah. No, they're within sight. They'll probably get there. Like, if you dove in right now, they would probably be like around behind you. Just because, we're not going to do that.
Okay. I mean,
you kept pace with them until you saw the village and then you went ahead.
Sure. Maybe I would dive in and swoop in and attack, but using our boulder tooths, which we canonically have and work even in the tundra.
That's right. Great reception.
Yeah. There's no trees to block the signal. He lets the party know what's happening, how many enemies are on the ground, their positions, locations, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, you all hear it. What is your course of action? What are you guys doing?
Hurrying to get there? I mean, are we really that far behind?
Roaring?
No. We're gonna make it to where like he pretty much kept pace with you guys until like the end. Yeah, we're not gonna do the in 28 rounds or in 128 rounds, you guys will be there.
Yeah, that's the problem is that it would make the episode very boring to be like, well, I guess none of you fight and it's just me.
Well,
and you come to a dead Catan because he tried to take on 10 enemies by himself.
So you guys all make your way quickly to the battle. As you get within, how close do you guys want to get before you want to like start doing shit? Because since it's like a kind of a nomadic tribe, these are all like tents and stuff like that. There's not like a wall, so you can kind of beeline through the village to get to where the action's at, and the visibility is pretty high. So you can get within 100 feet and start taking action if you would like due to your spells.
Yeah, as soon as Awen's in range, he's going to start firing off some arrows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I'm within like 120 feet, I'm going to start.
All right.
Letting loose.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys are going to kind of do like a cover fire barrage as you make your way.
Mm-hmm.
What I'll have you do is for the ones that are doing that, I think it's just Awen and Boral because Leaf is polar bear. Go ahead.
I can cast a spell as we've learned.
Okay. Well, yeah, true. If you want to cast
very
a spell
effectively.
As well.
Yeah.
Go ahead, and I'll say for Awen, you can go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
Okay.
Boral, if you're just going to cast an AoE spell, just do that, and then Leaf whatever you're doing. Catan, while they kind of figure out their spells, what would you like to do?
So are you kind of granting us like a surprise round before we roll initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least a round to take action. They're not going to get like advantage or disadvantage or anything like that. But
do I see any of the tribes people in immediate danger?
Yeah, you can see one of like the warriors that has like a 2-handed axe. He's like facing off against 4 of the elementals that kind of have him surrounded, and you could see that one of them is about to like leap towards his back to strike.
Okay. I fly in with Luxie and last minute jump off Luxie to join the melee, and then just freaking, I know I said that wrong. Christy was laughing.
It was a very like melee.
It was very, I like it.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh, instead of
it's
melee.
how Catan says it.
Fancy
Melee.
attack.
A melee.
He jumps off Luxie last minute and lets Luxie crash into the one that's attacking the guy as he lands and positions himself between any threatened townspeople and the enemy.
Okay. So Awen,
Yeah.
How does attack rolls go?
They very polarizing. The first roll I had was a 1, so that's a miss.
Okay, not good.
No, and the second one I rolled was a 19 plus 14.
Okay, what I am gonna have you do with that crit 1, because you are shooting into a crowded battle.
Okay.
Roll a d20 again. 11 and above, you're good. 10 and below, and you hit an ally.
Okay, rolling. 9.
No. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage
on
for
both shots, huh?
Yeah, roll for damage. Well, yeah, just don't add them up. Do the one by itself, and then the other one will be against the enemies.
Yeah, but two different damage rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And are you going to want to use your Colossus Slayer?
No.
On the first
Well, here's the question.
Yeah, it's taking damage.
Since they're in fight, has the first one taken damage? The Sentinel?
The Guardian, not the Guardian. Sorry, the Ice Elementals. Yeah, they've been in a battle, so they could take damage.
Oh, okay, good. So that is a 6 plus 6, 12 plus a full 8 for that. So that is a 20 damage for the Sentinel.
Okay.
And then here comes the damage for I rolled a 9 out of 10.
So before that like actively hits, do I have my reaction?
Yes, you do.
If I were to use Sonore's Aiding Light, could I protect the person from being harmed by a one shot?
Well, hold on. Let me ask this. What's the AC of my ally?
It's 18.
I miss.
Oh, true. Well, no, I think that it's a crit fail. So you're not using your attack roll of it. You just hit your enemy. You missed the person you were trying to hit and hit your foe because you did so bad.
Okay, fine.
For your ally.
So my question is, can I negate that with Sonore's Aiding Light?
Yes.
How much AC do you need me to add?
What was it again for the first tier? Because I know there's like 3 tiers, right?
Do you want me to add 4, 6, or 8 AC?
4 is fine.
Okay, very good. Sonore's Aiding Light is used as a reaction, and I block my ally from executing our
this
allies.
This polar bear is very bumpy.
Okay, yeah. So as you come crashing down with Luxie, leaping, or do you dismount?
I'm doing all
Luxie?
kinds. Oh yeah, no. I jumped off of him and let him crash into one of the enemies.
Yeah, it was cool.
So a Clydesdale. Flying Clydesdale. I'm just like, nay, motherfucker.
Yeah, so as you land down and Luxie tramples over one of the guardians, you leap off of Luxie's back, stabbing into another. And as you turn to see where your allies are, you see 2 of A1's arrows come flying. And as you're kind of tracking their trajectory to see like, okay, well, those ones are good, I can go to the next enemy. You see one going right for the like back of the head of one of the nomadic tribesmen as you fill your shield with radiant energy and throw this ethereal, like radiant glowing shield out towards him as you just knock the arrow out of the air, stopping it from killing the tribesmen. As you turn to look at Awen for a second and then just go back. Actually, what do you do when you stop the arrow?
I think to myself, I just broke the sacred timeline for the Skyrim guard who took an arrow to the knee.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Now Skyrim doesn't happen.
Yeah, all the dragons actually take over. There is no dragonborn.
Oh man! Now this is the 3rd season of Loki.
Okay. So Awen, your first shot kills the elemental as one of the arrows just pelts right into its head as it kind of just dissipates, starting to melt on the ground.
Okay.
And your other arrow gets batted aside by radiant energy.
All right, got one.
Leaf and Boral, what are you doing? There is now, out of the 10, there is now 7 left.
I guess how close together are they?
They're pretty tight. It's kind of a close quarter combat between everybody. I'd say the most distance you have between them is probably only like 20 feet, 30 feet. There's only like 6 of the tribesmen within that. And then there's obviously
Right. Well, I got a 20-foot diameter thing. So, or 20-foot radius. So 40-foot diameter sphere.
Is that how that works?
I guess. So how many of the townspeople are within that circle?
I would say you'd get like 3 of them, 3 out of the 6.
Plus Catan?
Plus Catan.
All right, so that's 4. Perfect. Are there any of the any of the buildings or huts or tents or anything?
No, they met them like just outside of the village. Or not just outside, but just, a ways out to where they weren't.
Okay. Fireball going right in the center, and I can sculpt spell for 4 individuals. So
Nice.
it's 1 plus the level of the spell. So 4.
Okay. That's good to know. I'll start stacking more innocent people inside.
Well, don't worry.
Son
You
of a
had to
bitch.
choose between Catan and Luxie. So
Oh yeah, does it would it hit Luxie too? Luxie
if he's
counts.
if he's part of that group,
You're gonna kill his horse. What a dick.
nah. Luxie has a lot of HP.
Yeah, you're fine. Just hit it.
So that is, I mean, they can roll a dex save for all of them if you want to roll one of them. I don't know how you want to handle that.
Let's do. Okay, you might want me to roll all of them. I just rolled a 19 plus 2 for a
I mean,
21.
You should roll them all.
Yeah,
you should.
So, yeah, you should.
Well, you should.
That's a 16 plus 2 for 18.
Really?
Misses.
This is a 7 plus 2 for 9.
Miss.
6 plus 2
Miss.
and a 12 plus 2. That was. I got one more. And then a 15 plus 2.
Miss.
So they all take full damage except for 1.
Right.
Nice.
Okay. I
And these
think
are-
honestly the even the half damage is probably gonna kill this thing. But
All right. So
Nice.
I rolled a 27 damage. So that's doubled, right? Because these are the little ice guys.
yeah, these are the little ice guys.
54 damage total.
54 damage, and then the one
The one takes
20.
27
Yeah.
because it's half
okay.
and then double.
You shoot a fireball out while you are on the back of the polar bear. As it arcs through the sky, everyone kind of is looking at it as they see this ball of light cascading down. The ice elements seem like they start to look up and are starting to run away, but are kept there by the Clydesdale that is kind of acting like a herd dog, kind of running around him, and anyone that gets too far out of the field just gets trampled on. And as its fire splashes down on the ground, the flames weave around the tribesmen and Catan, leaving a nice 5-foot zone around them so they can continue to breathe as the fire just annihilates all of the ice elementals. As once the kind of mist rises, all you see is the tribesmen kind of in disbelief as they turn around to see a polar bear with an elf, well, I guess 2 elves on its back arrive.
Oh, not even one of them survives.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
they're all gone.
Oh.
I thought I'd give Leaf at least 1 to.
You know I was going to miss anyway. It's probably for the best.
No.
You know what? Let's just see
I'm
how that
looking
would
through my
have
spells
been.
going like,
Just make an attack roll. Let's see what happens. Just roll a dice. Any dice. Come on.
I don't like the way you're saying it to me. It was going to be really cool, whatever it was. Don't worry.
It's gonna be sick.
Very-
Now we don't get to see it.
Yeah, it's honestly cooler if we don't get to see it. And we have to
Yeah.
imagine what she would have
Just
done.
imagine what kind of cool stuff I could have done.
Yeah, that's a polar bear.
Well, too bad. I killed them all.
Great.
Okay, yeah. So you guys arrive to it as you see the tribesmen starting to walk back towards the village. A few of them walk over to Catan, thanking him. Thank you.
Yes, it was me and all me. I had no assistance in this matter. You're welcome.
That ball of fire came from you?
No.
So you didn't do much. Compared to the ball of fire, that is.
Wait, were you the one who was about to get shot?
No.
No one was about to get shot.
I was about to get shot?
No, you were not at all. You were perfectly safe the entire time the moment we showed up.
Rawr.
Yes, exactly.
Well said.
Yes, my polar bear friend agrees.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
You must be the adventurers that Dorn was talking about. Please. He is in the chieftain's hut. Follow me.
He's not going to get as high again, is he?
No.
Yes, just as believable as you not getting shot by something. Okay, I believe him. I believe him.
You make your way back to the chieftain's hut. As you enter in, again, you get your nose gets filled with like that incense smell as you feel like sage and earth root scents kind of attacking your nose. It's very potent in here. And you see Doron on the other end with his wolf pelts over his shoulder, sitting down with like one leg kind of bent up in front of the fire as he takes a big puff out of his long pipe. So, you've returned.
Yep, we sure did, and we got we got the sword thanks to your help and guidance. So we'll be on our way. Yeah, that's it. We're good. All squaresies. Helped you with the battle outside.
Are we not concerned about the whole battle outside? I feel like perhaps we should talk about that.
Concerned about what? We cast one spell and they were gone? Easy peasy.
He takes another puff of his pipe and lets out a big exhale. We will be packing soon. We are a nomadic tribe. We know better than to stay in one place while Glace still lives.
Yeah, I was going to make a recommendation about where to go, but historically, whenever we relocate people, they usually wind up dead. So, good luck to you.
There is one thing before you leave.
Mm-hmm.
One of my eagles had a message for you all. And it said, the sage still lives, and they will meet you along your journey.
The sage? Does that mean, was that the giant sage?
By any chance, was the message covered in some type of thick, gross, mucusy slime?
How'd you know?
Yes, it was them then. That's the only sage I know of who also is gross.
May I see the blade?
Of course. Yes. I didn't really talk about... Did it come with a sheath, or do I just have like an open blade I'm carrying around?
You do not have a sheath for it.
Okay. I guess I just have it like on my back or something. I take it out.
You kind of pull your blade out and have it in front of you as he looks at it as he takes another puff from his pipe. The time has finally come. Humanity's freedom.
I'm sorry. Perhaps I don't understand. I thank you for helping us find this relic of yours. But what do you mean, humanity's freedom? Freedom from what?
He stands up and kind of goes to the edge of the tent and like lifts up one of like part of the cloth and kind of reaches outside, and you see him scoop ice as he walks back towards you, and he holds the ice out in front of the sword. Can I get a perception check from everyone but Catan?
Well, that's fine. I didn't want to make a perception check anyway.
23 for Borel.
Ooh, nice. 14 plus 8 for 22 from Awen.
Okay.
17 plus 5 for 22 for Polar Bear Lee.
So everyone sees this.
Well,
Ben,
Catan rolled a 13, just in case I wanted to.
Sucks, huh?
Catan, you just see this because you not even so much as see as feel. You feel the no smell.
Okay,
it's scentless.
Well, we know that polar bears can smell through ice.
Yes. Canonically. You see this blue kind of ethereal mist leaving the ice as it slowly melts in his hand and gets absorbed into the sword. Catan, as this is happening, you feel the sword get a little bit lighter. Very minutely, but you could, if someone that's wielded a sword for as long as you have, can tell even a few ounces of a difference in a blade. But it seems like it got just that much lighter.
So I melted ice.
No, it drains the energy. You pulled out the very essence of frost. What do you think Glace is made of? That weapon is the only weapon that can hurt her.
He didn't even let me answer. Yes, I mean, I understand that was essentially the point of all this. Yes, I mean, I appreciate everything that you've done. Where will you go now?
Wherever the wind takes us.
Awen?
Awen licks the tip of his finger and holds it up in the air.
We're in a tent.
Okay, and so what? I am the wind. You understand that, right? You think just because I'm in a tent, I can't feel the wind? You really think that?
I don't know.
Anyways, licks his finger again and puts it up in the air and does not feel anything. What is the wind telling me today? Let me have my daily commune with my force power, wind. All right, wind. What do we got? Ah, yes, there it is. Oh, yes. What a breeze is coming from the south, the north, south. The southern northern sphere of the wind is blowing quite heavily in this direction.
So it's coming from the south and going north, or it's coming from the north and going south? I don't understand.
You sweet, silly fool. Who didn't understand what happened with the sword earlier. We all got it, I'm sure. You didn't because you're a dumb little fool. And I don't have time to explain this to you. These guys need to get going. They can't stay in one place. A nomadic tribe, especially when Glace is alive, they have to get on the move.
Do you all need a place to rest before you
please? Yes,
go on your journey?
God, yes, please. Please. Yeah, thank God. We didn't want to be rude and invite ourselves, but yes, please.
The fate of the world rests on whether or not I get to take a nap.
Yes, the fate of the world rests on our rest.
Of course. We would never turn down the champions.
We are the champions.
He broke.
Damn it, Ben! That was going to be the last song,
The final song of the whole
the
campaign.
final song. Doran stands up and kind of starts to walk out. I must hope the rest of the village get ready to leave. Feel free to use my tent to rest tonight. And good luck. And he exits out of the tent, leaving you four by yourselves.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite player, Matt, and welcome to this week's Middle Break. Oh, what's that? You can tell that something is upset with me? No, everything's fine, really. I swear, everything's completely fine. Okay, look, the Niners lost the Super Bowl. All right, I had such high hopes last week, and I thought they were going to do it, and I thought they were going to win it, and they did it. They didn't win the Super Bowl. The Niners didn't win the Super Bowl. But that's okay. I got over it. Really, I promise I did. But, you know, I could use your help here, gang. There's a few things that you could do, not only to help our podcast grow, but that would help really cheer me up and get me out of this funk that I've been in for the last week. Okay, the first thing, subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast wherever you get our podcast from. Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever podcatcher you use, go to that podcatcher, hit that subscribe button, leave a 5-star review, and then write a little synopsis about why you like the podcast so other people might see it and think they might enjoy it too. Also, be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits and on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at New Crits on the Block. We always post content there. It's a good way to keep up with what is going on with the podcast in general. And the best way, honestly, to help us grow from that source is repost those posts to your own sphere. Put them on your stories, put them on your feeds, tag people in them. We're only growing through word of mouth right now. So all those little things I know seem small, but they go a long way in helping us grow. So please help us get the word out about how great the podcast is, huh? And of course, one of the ways we love to give back to all of you for doing the amazing help that you give. I'm just saying weird for you. See what I mean, guys? You see what I mean? I need your assistance here because I don't even know how to word correctly at this point. Point is, we have our own Discord. It is a Discord for all things New Crits, but not all things New Crits. Of course, you can go in there. We have channels to talk about the show, the past episodes of the show. You can talk to other fans. You can talk to the cast members. But we also have channels in there where if you just want to come in and relax, you can do that too. It is a safe, inclusive space that we have really cultivated over the last few years. And we're really proud of our fan base and the leadership we have in there and just the overall vibe. It's just an absolute vibe. So if you're not part of our Discord yet, what the heck are you waiting for? Now, I know you might be thinking, I know you're thinking, Matt, I want to help cheer you up, but how do I get to all the places that you just mentioned? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/newcrits on the block will get you to all the places that I mentioned and some places that I didn't even have time to mention. Oh God, I'm really falling apart here. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. It is your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode and out of this. Back into the episode and out of this mid-break. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. As you know, we come out with new episodes every single Monday. That ain't stopping anytime soon. Even as you full-on witness my descent into madness, we will see you next week. Until then, be safe out there. Be kind to each other. Be excellent to each other. We love y'all. Bye-bye.
Well, as Eamon would say, well, gang.
Good.
This
so
is
far.
a real pickle we've gotten ourselves into here. Yeah.
Wow, spot on, Catan. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf growls disapprovingly.
Oh,
I see that Leaf likes it.
yes, Leaf is on
Are you
board.
still a polar bear, Leaf?
I can't believe how good that sounded. Yes, I agree.
I shape back. No.
No.
Oh. A little bit too much Awen in there, huh? I've been working on my impersonations.
We don't need any more of him, and we certainly don't need any more of you.
Excuse me.
Hey,
What?
why did I get lumped into that?
And what? He did the impression of me. I'm just sitting here.
Right. I'm saying no more of either of you.
Go.
Well, maybe we don't want any more of you.
That's right. We liked you more as a bear.
Yeah.
Okay. And I turn back into a bear.
How many wild shapes you got? That's your third wild shape.
Fresh out now.
Good thing we're about to long rest.
About the long rest, it's fine.
Oh. I'm sorry, is she speaking?
Learn how to talk. Oh my god.
You should at least turn into something that's capable of mimicking human speech, like a parrot or something.
No.
I mean, rawr.
Rawr.
So you guys take your long rest.
Yeah, I guess during that time we discuss what to do next.
Yeah. Long rest taken.
Yay, I'm no longer dying.
I have all my spells back. Yay.
Yay. I have all my wild shapes back.
Do you sleep as a bear?
No. Not this time.
Not this time. Okay.
Not this time.
Catan spends the long rest tuning to his new sword.
Okie dokie.
Now I
okay.
have two swords.
So the Frostheart Blade is a +2 longsword. It deals 1d10 when wielded in one hand, and then for two hand, it deals 1d12. Every time you make a successful attack with it, it siphons 1d10 health. And after siphoning 50 temporary hit points, you can let out an ability called Frost Wave, which is a 30-foot line that deals 5d8. And that is a full action to use.
This is pretty impressive. Almost like a sword made to kill gods would be powerful. Crazy thought. I certainly hope I don't have to use it on our friend.
So, cool new sword. What are you doing with your old one? Do you still plan on using it, defiling it further, or are you quite finished?
Well, I after having it for as long as I have, I feel like I've become quite accustomed to the amount of defiling I have done to it. I feel like there's still a little bit more room.
So, okay, you've had it for what? It's realistically now a few months, as opposed to the centuries and centuries and centuries it's been around for. And
so the problem is it's kind of tied to my Hexblade class. I can't really get rid of it, I don't think. Jake, what happens if I just put it down
to the other one?
Move it over to the other one.
Is that not a thing? You can't re-hex a new blade?
I don't know. This is not my... Listen, Hexblade is kind of the antithesis of Paladin.
And you go willy-nilly using it on my ancestor's sword.
Okay, first of all, your frustration is legitimate.
Thank you for seeing me. Thank you for hearing me.
I do. I understand.
Uh-huh.
Please understand that I had to bargain my soul in order to save our friends. And in doing so, this was thrust upon me without any saying of my own. I certainly didn't talk to the DM privately in between sessions in order to figure out how this would work.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really have a lot of say in the matter, and I'm not sure what to even do with it. I can't just dismiss it, I don't believe. At least I don't think so. Jake, can I just no longer make the sword demonically possessed and tied to me?
I don't know how Hexblade works. So maybe why don't we do this? Why don't we leave it up to the dice, baby?
Oh, here's the thing. The Hexblades, the sword you gave me earlier is a 2d8. It's still kind of better, at least for anything not ice themed.
Fine. Keep it then, I guess. Go ahead.
I mean, when this is all said and over, I will gladly spend whatever time and energy is necessary in order to.
I've never heard that idiom before. That's a new one. Is that a human? Is that a human saying?
It's kind of new.
What did I say?
When all is said and over.
When all this is said and over.
Yes, that is a human idiom. None of you are humans. None of you know that.
No, I've never heard that one before. Interesting.
Catan makes a deception check.
Oh, we wouldn't know.
Natural 20.
Well, we have no idea.
Not a clue.
Yep.
All right. Yes. When all is said and over. Yes.
So it says the influence of your Patreon also allows you to mystically channel your will through a particular weapon. Whenever you finish a long rest, you can touch one weapon that you are proficient with that lacks the two-handed property. So, I mean, I guess I could, in theory, transfer this over.
That's on you, buddy boo.
Okay. I'd have to finish a long rest though. So,
well, you're gonna like in that long rest period, right?
I mean, if you would like me to, I can attempt to.
I don't care. You do whatever you want to do.
I am a little concerned though with granting demonic influence to the weapon that might save the universe.
The one that you just got evil out of, I can understand that.
Perhaps we should wait until this is all said and over, and then we can.
I thought you said I thought you said Nova. I thought that's why
said
was
Nova.
Another natural 20 for a deception
Nova?
check. I sure did.
Damn it. All right.
No, I
Well,
rolled a 10.
I've never heard these before. Fine. Keep it for now. I guess you can't do much worse to it.
Oh, I probably could.
Okay. Don't say that, please. I'm trying to be okay with this.
What you don't know is he takes little pieces of it off and uses it as a toothpick.
No.
What?
Oh, that's.
I
just
feel like a soulwood
rude.
toothpick would be pushing it a little far.
It'd be really good.
Awen, you and I will figure this out. Once
All
there's
right.
still a world left to figure it out with.
Yes, it's fine.
Very good. Does anyone need to do anything else before we go? Where are we going? Do we have any idea where to move now? Glace said to go visit her in the Ice Temple. Do we need to go to Mount Hootenau first or go to her first? I'm not sure of the order by which we're supposed to save the world.
Well, are we supposed to see the sage now?
The sage just said that they would. I read the note, which is like slimy as I unravel it. Somehow it got slimier. That they would just join us on our travels one way or another. They didn't specify where to meet them.
All right.
Your goal when you guys left like the final meeting with everybody was to you guys go handle Glace while the rest of them marched on Mount Hootenau.
Okay. Doron, before you leave,
He's already gone.
Doron, I run outside. Doron,
Yeah, you run outside. Okay.
I'm going to
Yes.
ask him to send a letter via said carrier bird that he received a letter from the Raven, from the Sage with. And I would like to send a letter back to whatever my Paladin HQ is, detailing like world's in danger, maybe gather up all forces, march on Mount Hootenau, stop. Situation dire, stop. P.S. I kissed a girl, stop.
Oh, your paladin rights are going to be revoked, man. You're not going to be able to vote on the next paladin
Thing.
circuit.
Paladin
ballot.
thing.
That's the word.
A paladin?
Yeah.
Paladin. Oh, no.
Oh boy.
So good.
And
Paladinpedia.org. So yeah, he drafts out a message basically saying like the purpose of our order is to like defeat evil, and the greatest evil that's ever been known potentially seems to be revolving around me between Asmodeus and Glace. And so perhaps we need to like do something about that. So yeah, that's the general gist of the message that he asked the Raven to send, asked the Doron to send off via the carrier birds.
Yeah, so you write your letter and send that to your paladin order.
before I do that, I would know that my paladin order is no longer corrupted, right? Because the last interaction I had with him in my backstory, there was some bad stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no,
it's all good and clean now, right?
Yeah.
Great. I send the letter.
Okay, yeah, so you send off your letter, you go back to the tent and rest, and then you guys wake up the next day with Doron kind of entering the tent. Well, it is time for us to leave. Well, after we break down my tent, but everyone else is already prepared.
Oh, you need this back?
Yeah.
I thought checkout was at 11.
It is 11. 11:35.
Oh, shoot. Can we extend that a little longer?
If you had called an hour ago, yes. But we already got the cleaning ladies ready. They're already here. I paid for an hour. You're going to have to go.
Catan takes the soaps.
Oh, no.
Yes, and Awen takes the robe.
I take out the little shampoos
We will be back charging you for those.
and the pen.
Joke's on you. The credit card I gave you was bogus.
Doron walks over to the four of you and he puts out his right hand for to shake one of
I
your
thought he was
hands.
asking for a tip.
That's what I thought
Yeah.
too. I was
We-
like, oh.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Canonically, we never lose money. Yeah, Catan doesn't get it. He gives him a gold.
This economy's tough.
No, I don't need your money. Thank you, but
He takes it.
good. Yeah, he puts it in
Of course
his
he takes it. He's not a
bag. So that might be nomadic, but I'm not dumb. Gold is gold, baby. He's like, but good luck on your journeys.
Thank
you.
you for your assistance. This we probably couldn't have done it without you.
It is
And
what
I promise to treat this sword with respect and decency.
Oh yeah. Oh, guess what? Hey, news! Spoiler alert, friend. He's gonna fucking wreck your sword with demonic energy. So hope that's cool with you guys.
well, as long as
Very
he
awkward.
defeats Glace.
Yeah, really? That's how you really feel?
Well, it's not really our sword. We've never actually had possession over it. We just had the story passed down of where the one, the
Yeah.
chosen
You've been
one.
Yes, you've been the protectors of it, and now this fool is going to absolutely desecrate it. So just so you know, that's the story going forward that you can tell your people. All right.
Yeah.
Well, safe travels, I guess.
Find us, keep us.
Oh yeah. Is that how it goes? Is that the overarching rule?
No takesies backsies.
He goes to
Damn it.
hand the blade to Doran, and Doran's hand just freezes off. Doran exits the tent, leaving you guys ready alone to prepare for your journey to the ice temple. Is there anything you guys want to do or say before leaving, or amongst yourselves? Any prep, or are you guys just hitting the road?
I suppose we should be on our way. Does anyone have anything they'd like to do before we go?
think so.
Yeah, I think we are ready to hit the old road.
Boral would an idea, although it might not be possible. I wonder how Glace would feel if we just teleport into her chamber and wreck her shit.
I mean,
You've been there before.
that's actually very true. I have. Hold on a second.
Well,
just negate all the writing that Jake did.
Well, there's a magical force field around it.
There probably would be a dimensional anchor spell in the area that Jake could very easily say existed and negate that from happening.
Well, if-
I was just about to say that.
if
Actually.
Brian
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
to try to
dimensional
teleport
anchor.
into there, you guys do what you want to do. You know me. I have never once told you no. Well, yes.
I do like the idea of
That's
us
not
just
true at all.
appearing. in
Wait,
there.
wait. I have never let you not tried to do something. Very few times.
Mm.
I don't know. You know,
That's on you guys. if you guys want to teleport in, you are more than welcome to teleport in, or at least attempt to.
I mean, or we can walk through the snow for 2 days.
And you would be fairly familiar with like the entryway of it. It being something that I'm assuming in your character's mind is something that is still quite vivid. Especially after going all through that traumatic battle that you went through in Arc 7.
I mean, I don't know. I'll do it. Like, I'll do anything. But I mean, is everyone else cool with that? Or like,
I'll fucking do it. Don't even tempt me.
Actually, you know what? I don't think Dimensional Anchor is a 5e thing. I think it was a 3e. So I don't even think that's such a thing. I
mean, what would you say? Am I very familiar or seen casually?
I would probably say seen casually.
Okay, that's a 50% that we hit it and nothing happens.
Does it just go to familiar and then seen casual? It goes from 100% to 50%?
No, it goes from, it's like very familiar. We have a 75% chance of getting there with nothing happening. Then seen casually drops to 50%. Nothing happens. And then there are tiers of like not hitting it. There's the off target, similar area, or mishap.
We definitely don't want to miss it.
And seen casually, there's a 30% chance of a mishap. So I say we
can just walk. It's fine. I just thought it would be funny if we just like showed up in her bedroom.
I show up with Katan's head on my body.
Oh God. You are the Frostblade sword.
Okay. Well, then I guess we should just start walking. Sorry, I was trying to save us some time, but I don't want to wind up teleporting inside of a giant glacier or something.
No, we shouldn't do that.
No,
okay.
Let's walk.
Okay, so you begin your journey to the Ice Temple. After
Sucks for you guys. I'm flying. I get on Luxie.
After about a half day, the sun is starting to go out. It's getting pretty cold out. You guys start to set up camp for the night as you are out there. Boral is just instantly starting fire, showing off some party tricks as he does like control flames to it and things like that. As you hear a very familiar voice come from out, like just outside of view of the tundra.
Well, I've seen you all. I finally made it.
Am now recording. I have clicked the button.
Yes, I've hit record and I'm now recording.
I have hit the button. I am now recording.
I've hit the button. I am now recording.
I have hit the button and I am now recording.
Right.
Hey guys, we should put that at the background noise, the background thing.
You couldn't even say it right.
I know.
What?
That's the bonus content.
Test.
You doing that is the bonus content now.
No, wait, I'm not recording. I lied.
What? No.
No.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Don't do that.